Hi, family. You've tuned in again to Sister Bridge Speaks. I'm so glad you took time to spend some time with me. Today, I want to talk to you all about you. I want to talk to you about believing in yourself. You are more than enough. God created you one of a kind. There is nobody in this world like you. So don't try to duplicate anyone else. Don't try to show up being someone else. Now, I have heard from one of my mentors, and I'm gonna shout his name out, Darnell Self, in my one of my other business venture. He used to always say, if you're going to copy someone, make sure you're copying the right cat. And I get that to a point because sometimes you do need to see someone moving about in this space we call life because you haven't found your true identity yet. But still, you're just being a carbon copy of someone else when you do that. Yes, if you are going to copy someone, make sure it is someone worth copying. However, I think it's better to just keep searching until you find you because the world is searching for you. We don't need a whole lot of the same person. God made you unique. When He made you, He broke the mold. He truly, truly did. He created you a masterpiece. You are um, the express version of who God created you to be. And there is so much gifts and so much talents and abilities in you. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. And there's a thing called fear that holds us all back from reaching our fullest potential. But I talked about that before in one of my other episodes. So if you go back and look at that, fear. What are the three things that counteracts fear? And you'll find out what they are so that you can overcome that. But here today, I want to talk. As I said, I want to talk about uh, showing up the best version of yourself and believing in yourself. Okay. And the only way to believe in yourself is you heard the word belief. Belief. It starts with just that belief. And that's between this ear and that ear. It's the space in our heads that God created us. Um, the brain that He gave us. This mind is so powerful, and it's really mind blowing and bottling that it's just out of this world. But when we take that what God has created us, and when we understand the power in belief, then we will understand that the power, not just of positivity, but the power that God has given us that you can do anything you put your mind to do. You can achieve any goals, you can do anything you want to do, you know, but keep it doing good things. Keep it doing uh, righteous things, things that are going to please God, okay? Because sure, he gives us a spirit of choice. He gives us the ability to choose. So we can use this power, all this power that He gives us. We can choose good, we can choose bad, we can choose evil, we can choose, you know, righteousness. And so I implore you to use the power of believing in yourself to do the right thing. But with that being said, you want to know that you have to tell yourself that you can. Even in the good book, in Proverbs 23:7, it says, whatsoever a person think, so it is. So if you think that you are, um, if you think that you are not good enough, then you're right. You're not. If you think that you are um, dumb, then you're right. You'll be dumb. If you think that you are ugly, guess what? You're right. Then you will start appearing ugly to others because you've already told yourself you're ugly. However, if you tell yourself you're smart, you're right. You will you will automatically start to gravitate to to knowledge and to things that will um, draw your interest, and you will start to want to learn and more and more and more. That will be your that will be what pulls you and draws you because you are believing in yourself. You're believing that you're smart. If you tell yourself that you're pretty, you're beautiful, then when you look in the mirror, that's what you'll see. You have to be beautiful to yourself before anyone around you will believe that you're beautiful. Beautiful beauty, yes, it is in the eyes of the beholder, but that beholder starts with you. God already know you're beautiful because he made you. God didn't make an ugly person. He didn't make a bad person. He didn't make a dumb person. None of that. None of that. And we know that because even people with disabilities who have limitations have outdone some of us, uh, healthy people and people who have no disabilities. They have ran circles around us in even in sporting events and things. I recall a young lady who didn't have any arms and didn't have any legs, but was able to like live independently and do everything, you know, um, with, yes, she had get some adaptations in her home, but she still didn't make any excuses. There are people like that. Um, there are people with all kinds of, they come in all kinds of ways, and that's the beauty of it because that makes us all unique. We all have something to contribute to this world right now as it stands. And so don't ever side yourself up with someone else. Don't ever compare yourself to another person. You are not them and they are not you. God made them the way he wants them to be. He made you the way he wants you to be. So you just need to know that you are um, perfect just the way you are. And don't fall victim to the cousins of um, the the cousins of I can't. That's one thing you don't want to do. You don't want to you don't want to say I can't do this and I can't do that, because once you say that, then you're right. And the cousins to I can't is, oh, I wish I had, I wish I could, I wish I was uh, this person or that person, or I wish I, just making all kinds of excuses and saying, or if I had this, I could do this. If I had a better, um, if I had this person, or if this was my mother, or if I was in this race or in this whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes people say stuff like, um, well, if I was born rich, I wouldn't be in this situation. I would be able to do this, that, and that. But then there are people who were born with nothing and became millionaires, right? From rags to riches. There are people who have done that. And so you can't say if I was born rich, I would be in a better position, because if you really want to be in a better position, then you just have to find a way, and you will do it. God will show you what to do, but then when he shows you what to do, then you have to do it, and stop um, pausing, and stop holding back on the gifts that God has given you. And so, we often say, if I had, if that, if, if I was more attractive, I could be, you know, a TV star. If I was more attractive, I could be, I could probably have this husband or that, just, you know how people say all kind of stuff, but they're just saying things because they don't believe in themselves, instead of saying, I am attractive enough. And if you don't have that person in your life that you desire to have, just know that the right person who God created for you will come in time. It's just how it works. But you have to just believe in yourself. And nobody wants a person that don't feel confident about themselves. No, no, no man wants a, a, a woman that doesn't feel confident about herself and her abilities, right? In same way with a man. No woman wants a man that is not confident in his abilities. So you have to know that you are more than enough. And until you get there, until you believe that about yourself, until take that leap of faith, and understand that you are a masterpiece, a one of a kind. That's why our fingerprints are unique. Our um our eye print, our face print, everything about us is unique. Even if you are identical twins, I am told they still have, even though they share the same DNA to a point more than anyone else, there's still differences. So there's differences. So just know your difference is what makes you um, special. Your difference is what makes you who you are. And so don't ever, ever, um, don't ever think that your difference is your downfall. Your difference is your uplift. It is what makes you better than someone else, because you are you. And so that makes you better, not to the point that you are better and that you put someone down, but you are better because you're not them, you are you. So I hope that you got that, and know that you are enough. So believe in yourself, because if you don't believe in yourself, no one else will. And just know, Sister Bridge loves you, and I'll see you next time.